All right. Think everything is working. So, trying something new on the stream today. I don't know if that music's coming through, if it's too loud, but we're gonna just go and roll with it. But anyway, as a diehard New Jersey Devils fan who's tired of, oh, the seasons of not making the playoffs kind of, get annoying after a while. Saw the franchise hockey manager 8 game and decided to take a crack at general managing the New Jersey Devils and seeing if I can maybe get them into the playoffs sooner. Obviously, they're not making it this year. They're struggling this year. But we'll see. So the rosters that are in this game are current as of, I think, of the trade deadline. But I am starting in September of 2021 as if this year wasn't played yet. So gonna see what I can do. I don't know too much about this game. I play the Out of the Park baseball game that the same company makes. I've bought the franchise hockey manager games, never got too deep into it. We're gonna give it a shot here. Watched a few videos of other people playing it to kind of give myself a little bit of an idea. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So let's take a look here. We got some mail here. You are the general manager. Now in this game, you have the option of being the GM and head coach. I did not want to do that. I just wanted to be the general manager, sign and trade players, deal with the finances and all that. And then I like the idea of having a head coach that runs the team. And then if I don't like what that head coach is doing, I replace them and kind of go from there. I think that's realistic. I know the Devils did have a general manager, Lou Lamoriello, obviously, who was a GM and head coach, but not what I want to do. I just want to kind of build a team, sim the games, see what we do, and roll with it. See if we can get the Devils into the playoffs. So, we got a 3-year contract. The owner is Josh Harris and has the following objective: rebuild. Okay, it's accurate. Your budget to achieve this 84 million. Your current payroll is 70 million. We suggest you take a look at the team's roster, depth chart, and personnel to get familiar with the organization. Yeah, I don't need to worry about the deadline right now. It's way out there. Don't need that. Top prospects. Shane Wright is probably gonna be real good. Yeah, you can see there. So, if you never played this game or games like this, where to go? Is it here? Ratings. No ratings, because I haven't scouted him yet, but right here. So when I go back, if I highlight him, you'll see talent. That's what he is right now. So he's a 1-star player right now. His potential is 5 stars. So that's the highest you can get in this game. So when I click on it right here, the stars become this little like wheel here. So he's currently a 1-star player that can, over time, he's only 17, he has the potential to being an absolute superstar. And his primary position is a center here, and he can play right wing. Is average at left wing, cannot play defense really well. But if you draft him, you're basically putting him at center. And then, kind of cool, because they do have roles. And you can see that these are based on a 0, maybe a 1 to 20 scale. So right here you see that he wants to be a sniper. That's his role. That's his desire. Well, he's also really good at being a two-way counter-attacking forward. And what this is the coach takes these numbers and basically puts them into a role on the ice and says, okay, this player you're going to play. The coach will tell him whether he's going to play the counter-attacking forward game, or he's going to play defensively and be responsible, or he's just going to try and get to the high-scoring areas and just put the puck in the net. So there's a whole bunch of different positions based on the type of player and their attributes, which I can't see until my scouts scout this player. So over time, these ratings will fill up. Like if I go to the Devils roster, I'm sure I could see some of these guys. Let's just pick on Oh, let's look at Subban. So here's Subban. He's a 3-star player who's reached his potential. I go to his ratings. You see right here, because he's a defenseman, he doesn't have that laundry list of options that the forwards have. But you do see all the attributes here. Again, 0 to 20. 20 being the best. So positioning, he's really good at that. Got good agility, got good balance, decent speed. Sure. Anyway, this says right here he's a mobile defenseman. And what's cool about it is if you highlight it, it'll show you the attributes that are most needed for that. So you can see here for a mobile defenseman, because he's got above average puck handling, positioning, stick checking at 13, agility, balance, and speed is up over 15. So he's really good at that. Whereas if I try to put him as a playmaking defenseman, or the coach puts him as a playmaking defenseman, I might have to get rid of the coach, because if you look here, shooting accuracy is a 7. Accurate. He hasn't been hitting the net much of all lately. So yeah, he's not really great at doing that. So hopefully the coach does not put him in that role. But anyway, where were we? We were back looking at our news right here. Oh, no, we were looking at this one, so we don't need that. And then this is the projection for the 2022 entry draft, which is a long way from now, so this can change. But right now, there you go. Shane Wright's going to be up there. So I'm not good with the names on the new draft class, so I hope I don't botch it, or in general. So if I botch somebody's name through this, if I do more than one, I'm probably going to stream a few times, but if I botch names, my apologies. Anyway, so we don't need that right now. Let's take a look. So we have injured players. Let's get that straightened away. Ty Smith is out for 1 to 2 months. So we are going to put him on the injury list. Severson, 1 to 2 months. Miles Wood. I think these injuries are based on the start of the year, and I'm pretty sure those guys were hurt at the beginning of the year. No, Miles Wood was. So I think it's replicating that. Tyce Thompson, I think maybe he got hurt in preseason. I don't know. But regardless, these guys are all hurt. So now they're off. And that should get rid of that. Very good. Anyway, let's take a look at what we have. We have 5 goaltenders. Because in real life, the Devils started with Blackwood and Bernier, expecting to be their goalie. And they both got hurt. So then they brought up, or traded for John Gillies. And he was not so good. They called up Nico Dawes from the minors. So here he is. And then they made a trade at the deadline for Andrew Hammond that just has not worked out. So we have 5 goalies that we are not carrying 5 going into the regular season. I can tell you that. Right here you can see John Gillies, 1.5 stars. Probably not making it. Andrew Hammond, same thing. Blackwood is 2.5 stars right now with 3-star potential. Bernier, 2.5 stars. He's reached his potential. Dawes has 3-star potential, but he's only at 1.5 stars right now. So ideally, Dawes is going to go to the minors and hopefully boost his skill up down in the minors. On defense, Mason Geertsen. This guy, I don't know how he's been on the Devils team all year. We probably won't keep him for much long. Ryan Graves is going to be a big part of our team. Siegenthaler, criminally underrated, had a great year for the Devils. But in the game, he's just not flashy, and I guess they never updated it, or, they just don't see him. Look at his checking 16, hitting 14, positioning 16, shot blocking 16. I mean, that sounds about right, to be honest. So, he's not the most offensive player at all. So maybe it is a fair rating. Stay-at-home defenseman sounds very right. All right. Well, he'll be a big part. We need that. Colton White prospect. Don't know if we'll carry him into the season. Subban and his $9 million contract. That ends in 1 year. Then we have Dougie Hamilton's for the next 7. He's a 4-star player, so big part of our team. Christian Jaros. He had a problem with the Devils in real life this year. We probably won't keep him. Tomas Tatar. In real life, I'm not a fan. See what he can do in here for us. Andreas Johnson, whatever he wants to call it now. He used to be Janssen, now I'm told it's Johnson. Not a fan of him either. We'll say Pavel Zacha, 3-star player, 3.5-star potential, so he's still got some room for growth. Devil fans will tell you, we've been waiting. Janne Kuokkanen, 2.5 stars with 3-star potential. Dawson Mercer, who's been a nice surprise for the Devils this year. As you can see there, he's got 5-star potential. He's going to be a big part of our team. He's only 19 years old. He's at 2.5 stars right now. He'll be on a team. Michael McLeod, we'll see what he can do. Our captain, Nico Hischier. His potential, it's saying he's hit his potential, but we'll see. Things can change. But he's 3.5 stars, so that's a quality NHLer. Boquist, 3-star potential. He's at 2 stars right now. Here's our superstar, or hopefully going to be superstar. Like Hischier, he's at 3.5 stars right now. The difference, Jack Hughes can get to 5 stars. And certainly hoping that he has a big year for us like he did in the real NHL. Jimmy Vesey, we'll see. Nate Bastian. Jesper Bratt, 3.5 star potential. If we look at his ratings, so he's skating should be real high, and it is. Acceleration, agility, speed, way up there. Defensive checking 19. That doesn't mean hitting. See how hitting here is 13, which I still think is kind of high for him, but checking is like his defensive game from what I understand, and keeping tabs on his guy. Not a good shot blocker, but you don't need that from your winger. What does he do? He's going to be a counter-attacking forward? Well, we'll see. We'll see what he has. And Sharangovich, 2.5 stars now with a growth potential of 3.5 stars. So we'll see what changes we make on that as we get through the season. Let's take a look at our staff. So here's our owner. His patience is desperate. I would say Devil fans are desperate. So we'll see. I'm the GM. Lindy Ruff is our head coach. And as you see here, let's see what we got. Coaching defense, a little low. Forwards is 15, prospects 14, defense skills 15, offense skills 15. Player management, this is what we want to see. It's about 75% of what, of the best, 20 being the best, so he's up there. Motivation is good, discipline's good, negotiating, self-preservation, tactics, so how he manages, like his training and his systems, and then his in-game tactics, so his ability to change. Evaluate abilities is pretty good, but his evaluating potential of players is not so good. He likes to be defensive, does not like to be physical. Does not match lines. He's passive. He's conservative with his goaltending. He prefers veterans, so that could be a problem because we are a young team. Now it says prefers, but I don't know that that's a fit for me. Innovation, conservative, loyalty, ruthless. As he was the Buffalo Sabres coach for a long time, as you see here. You don't usually see coaches stick around that long, but I mean, respectable wins. Very, very decent. I mean, started off well, had another good year, 500 year, really good year, 500, not so good year, back over 500. Very good year, okay year, good year, good year. I mean, got a good track record. Where he was the coach of the Devils? I don't know why they don't have that. whatever. This isn't his first year. Here's another guy I gotta look at here. Mark Recchi. Not a fan of him. Offensive skills, 16. Where? Okay. He's offensive, yes. But, well, it's a game. We'll see what he can do. He's got Clemenson, coaches goalies. 15, we might see if we can get somebody. Clemenson was a former Devils player, but Elaine Nazardine, coaches defense. Defensive skills is good. Yep. Now, wait. Nazardine likes to be physical. Mark Recchi is not physical. So, Lindy Ruff and Mark Recchi don't like to be physical. Nazardine wants his team to be physical. This could be a problem. Eric Weinrich, he is our skills coach, but offensive skills, 10? He might have to go. And the trainer skill, 14? I don't know that I assist with the development of player skating, strength, and conditioning. He's very good. Coaching prospects, very good. But you would think a skills coach would do these. Again, he's physical, whereas my head coach is not. Oh, we'll figure it out. Like I said, I have to learn all the ins and outs. I have to figure this out. I know this is a big part of it, and it's changeable in the first of the month, so I can't change this right now, but it's not in a good way right now. We do have a lot of points, so we have to fix that, and then on July 1st, which is a long way away, we can change our prices and things for the arena. Let's take a look. Salary obligations. We've got Heischer locked up. Jack Hughes' contract is in here, so doesn't really hurt us much this year, but he goes on the books next season. But not bad. I think it's $8 million a year cap hit, so we're okay with that. Defenseman Subban's $8 million. He's gonna give us $8 million of space. We've got Dougie Hamilton for a while. We got Severson and Graves locked up, and Siegenthaler, Ty Smith for another year, and these guys don't affect us. Like I said, these goalies, they're not going to make it. He'll probably go down to the minors. Gillies and Hammond don't need them. Buyouts and retained salary. These guys also in the minors. So, cool. Oh yeah, so here you go. Here's the cap hits. I like that. So salary, this is what we're actually paying the player, because that goes into the budget. But then the cap for the NHL rules, this is what I have to pay in terms of salary that goes against the cap. And we're at 71.8 million against the cap for this season. Scouting. Oh look. We got Martin Brodeur. He is a very good scout. But so here, from what I understand and what I've watched, we need to get this. This is here, green. We would like to get this into blue. So we would like to hire another. How do we hire scouts? Right here. We're going to try to hire some. Let's hire. He's young. He's in New Jersey. Why not? His demand is too high. We don't have money for these guys. Why not? Total staff 849, staff budget 5.8, balance. I must be missing something. Naming someone as head scout increases contribution to your overall scouting coverage. The advanced scout will scout every team you play. We will make... Who are we going to make the head scout, and who are we going to make the... We will make Brodeur our advanced scout. We'll make Castron our head scout. So, I mean, if I can't hire any scouts, the United States is in slightly above average. Canada, so that's good. That's not in good shape. That's not in good shape. Neither is that. So we've got North America scouted well. And we're a team that's rebuilding. I would like to get those numbers. I would like to get these colors up, but I don't know how to do it. I want to know why these demands are too high. Like, what if I do Eastern Europe and I try to hire... I wonder why that is. Again, I don't. I would think it's in here. Oh, I don't know. So that's, don't need that. Free agents, is there anybody out here that we want? I'm not signing Eric Stahl. Nope. We don't need a goalie. We got 5 of them already, so I'm not even going to look. So nobody really here that we need. History? What's that? Oh, championships. That's kind of cool. Devils have 3 Stanley Cups. It's been a while since I won their last one. Goals against. Brodeur wins. Brodeur save percent. Corey Schneider. Shutouts. It's not even close. Alright. Anyway, where should we go? Let's go to... What if I just say continue? See what happens. Hopefully, if I'm missing something, it'll tell me. Oh, I would like to change that. I want to see more of the jersey. I got these nice jerseys, and I can only see these guys' faces. It should be higher up. There's a way to change that, I think. It's cool they have the hockey cards, though. Takes a long time to sim. Although I think it's doing multiple days. I just bumped the sound up. I don't know if it was even coming through. Oh yeah, it is going a bunch of days. We were at September 17th and it's up to September 25th, so that's why it's taking a long time. In a normal, when we're going day by day, it's not going to take this long, but because nothing's really going on in the league, it's going day by day, and it's simulating the entire hockey world, not just the NHL, so all the leagues across the world. And I may move Brogan Rafferty. That's fine. Don't want him. That's attends a leadership seminar. Doesn't affect me. We're believed. Interesting. Why? He's 28 and he's a 2-star player. This is like TSN or whatever, just saying that we're interested, because I'm not. Charity golf tournament. And it's kind of cool to have these like random things, but as long as my players don't go there and get hurt, fine by that. Alright, so we are at our first preseason game. What I would like to do before we even get there is we are going to call up basically everybody from the minors. Why? Because I want to see if somebody stands out and has a really good... I can't call him up. He's over in the KHL and they are not going to let him come up. I think they even have those new rules in here. Luke Hughes can't come because he's at college, but 4-star potential defenseman. We're hoping that he's decent. Vukovic, I think. Jeremy Grullo. Oh, we got enough up there. Kind of rude that we just left him out though, right? Nolan Foote. I wonder. Oh, he's protected. I can't call him up. Or is he up already? He might be up already. No. Where is Nolan Foote? He's in Utica. So why can't I call him up? He's definitely somebody that I want to get a look at. AJ Greer, Frederick Gauthier, Ryan Flynn, Aaron Talviti, I think. Can't call him up. Can't call him up. Alexander Holtz. What's his potential? 5 stars. We have some potential on this team. We do. Can't call up Chase Stillman, so can't call him. Alright, so Nolan Foote is the one I really want to figure out. Why he's not up. Why I can't call him up. Is he not signed? Signed to the New Jersey Rockets. It's a youth program by us. Maybe he doesn't have an NHL deal? Contract's out. This is not NHL. So what if I... July 23rd. No, so I guess he's playing for this team? The Rockets? They got a ton of players. I wonder what that's about. Alright, give me back. Now we have just about everybody here. Give me 1 second. Alright. So... Huh. In our preseason game, we are opting for basically our NHL lineup. Oh god, I sent everybody down when I did setup organization. Well, it did send those guys down. But it's not gonna... How can I get them? I don't think I could change... I can. But will it stay that way? Will the coach... Alright, well, let's try this again. Dawes can come back up. Schmid, I'll get a look at you. Ugh. We're just gonna do it so that when we get to waivers time, we can waive them and maybe somebody will take them. Ball comes up. Hughes can't. Yaros can come up. Geertsen. Again, when we get to waivers time, it's fine. Those guys can get picked up. Save me that. Gambardella will call up. Chase DeLeo. I'd rather see AJ Greer here. Boquist definitely. Ryan Flynn. Can't call him up. Graham Clark can come. Fabian Zetterland. Can't call him up? Maybe. That's... Oh no. Send him overseas. When I did that, that's probably what happened. Alright. Now, we're gonna go... I can't... I don't want that. So I'm not gonna be able to dress anyone. I can take them all out. So it's giving some guys looks. Curious. Okay, so this time it kept everyone. It's giving Robbie Russo a show. So there's some players that it's giving a look. It's fine. It's actually giving Colton White, Robbie Russo. These guys should make it. Should make it. Gauthier, McLeod. Interesting. See how it goes. Oops. You would prefer number 2. Well, you can't have it. You can have 22. Good. Number 5. You'll be very upset. How dare you? You haven't made the team yet. Now you're 55. He's incensed. You want to play? That's Ryan Graves' number. How about 83? Good. Akira Schmid. That belongs to Blackwood. You're not getting that. How about a random number. He's fine. Yaros wants 15. You can have 15. Mason Gertson wants number 2. It already belongs to Colton White. Yeah. You don't get the choice. You get a... I don't even... What was his number? Is he number 2? I don't know. He's probably not making it, so... Oh, look. He's fine with it. Well, yeah. You're not getting Severson's number. There's this. He's a bit upset. Jeez. You're not getting Dougie Hamilton's number, so how about 7-0? Chase D'Elia wants 70 as well. You can have... How about 77? He's a bit upset. You guys complain too much. Look, get the tryout numbers. Tom, you... Oh, he's actually number 70. Ah, I can't change that now. Alright, we'll give you 80. 32. John Gillies might get upset. Well, who cares? These guys are like... Oh, this is the problem with calling everybody up. You're not getting that number. We're just picking random numbers for these guys. Graham Clark. You got a tryout number. He's upset. Okay, can we get to the game now? Oh, look. He took out Robbie Russo after he complained. Good job. That's the first good thing I like so far, Lindy Ruff. Robbie Russo was incensed he didn't get the number. Fine. You're not playing in the game. I like that. Change the lines a little bit. Zaka, Hughes, Sharon Govich. Bokanen, Heistra, Brat. Tatar, McLeod, VC. Johnson, Mercer, Bastian. Graves, Hamilton, Siegenthaler, Stuban, Grulo, and Walsh. They're not so hot. 9-9, but we'll see how that goes. We are starting Mackenzie Blackwood against James Reimer. And we will sim the game. I don't really want to watch them all. And we start the preseason with a 3-1 win. What does it say here? Blackwood had a good game. Sharon Govich, Hughes, Zaka. Players had a bad game? None. So the first period started with the Sharks getting on the board. And Riley Walsh gets a goal. Sharon Govich and Quokkanen. And Sharon Govich. He's Zaka and Hughes. Sharon Govich, did he get a point on? He did. 3 points. Start the preseason. We go down here. This is what I like to see too. So like game rating in terms of overall how he played on a scale of 1 to 100. Ryan Graves did not do very well, and defensively he was actually pretty poor. Siegenthaler though, there it is. Stellar game. Kind of what we expect from him. Who do we look at? Riley Walsh. Pretty good game. If you get in the greens, that's pretty good. Blues are better, but greens is just a little bit above average. Yellow and orange, But defensively, good game. And he scored. So even though his offense was yellow, he did got 4 shots. Who else do we see? Who's this? Mango? Not good. Quokkanen? Not good. Zaka? Very good game. One of the better games on the team. Breakout season for Zaka. Nico Hischier. Not very good. Defensively, excellent. Offensively, brought him down. No shots. What is the MS? Is that missed shots? Shots missed, yes. I'm guessing they mean shots wide. Maybe block, because block shots I would imagine is them blocking the shot. Jack Hughes, unreal game. Probably not play him the rest of the preseason, but we'll see. Actually, Sharon Govich, look at him. Phenomenal game. And Blackwood, game rating 90. We need him to not get hurt in our franchise, and we might have a shot. Alright, successful preseason game. Means nothing. I didn't even look at who the Sharks played. The Sharks probably didn't play half of their lineup like we did. Lindy Ruff. Anthony Duclair had a great night in his preseason game. 4 goals, a Texas hat trick. We assigned numbers. No stopping Anthony Duclair. 10% of your off-season cushion will end soon. Your cap is going to change from 89 to 81 million. If your payroll is above, you need to lower it by October 12th. Don't worry, we'll be down there. Are we even at? Let's. Where are we? Cap. Is it contracts? No. Got to figure all these things out. Finances? Yes. Cap. 83. So we're in the cushion right now. We'll get it down when we trim all these players out. We got a ton of players up. Alright, let's continue on. So yeah, standings aren't updating because it's preseason, doesn't matter, but it's interesting that the stats are. Oh, I gotta remember to delete these. Scouting update from my head scout. This is what he thinks. Projected. Where does he have Shane Wright? Oh boy, he's got him down at 5th. Did I hire the wrong head scout? Matthew Savoy. Well, he's got a 5 stars, so. Interesting. We're playing the Sharks again. Is that right? Didn't we just play them? Where's it? Interesting. Very, very odd. How many preseason games we got? We got a bunch. Alright, Sharks get a rematch. Oh, Lord. I can tell you right now. I mean, at least they're giving guys looks like Greer, Talvidi, Holtz. This is more of a preseason lineup, and why? I mean, this is a decent line. Zaka, Hughes, Brad. I guess they're gonna give. Are we even home? I think we might be home this one. I don't remember who was home the last one. No, we're away. So we started the good lineup at the Prudential Center, and now we're away. So kind of makes sense. This. I'm surprised that we're starting Blackwood again. But here we go. Not as bad as I thought. 6-4 game. Let's see. Leonard got the Sharks on the board in the first. Got a second one. Made it 3-0. Patrick Marleau. He's still around. He's 42. Did they just sign him? Or is he actually on their team? Like, am I not paying attention? He's actually still playing? Graham Clark. 2 goals, both on the power play. Jack Hughes, another point. Jack Hughes, a 3rd point in the preseason. Talvidi from Greer and Holtz. That's somebody we want to see. So 5-3 after 2. Up. There he is. Mason Geertsen dropping the gloves 7 seconds into the second. You love to see it? Sure. Graham Clark, have a day. Hat trick in preseason. Take a look here. Get out of here. Geertsen with a 66 rating in the green. Kevin Ball, not impressive. Robbie Rousseau, mad about his jersey. Terrible. He might be first to go. Mad about his jersey and then just terrible game. Yaros. Wow. About as good as you can ask for. That's impressive. DeLeo. Gambito Zaka, another green. This time a good defensive game. EJ Greer. These guys did not do well. Boquist, Hughes again, really good game. Graham Clark, stellar game. Good on both ends of the ice, too. Got on the blue, so see 68 is green. 69 gets you into the blue. I mean, it's only 1 point, so you could say Hughes had a good game in defense, too. But Graham Clark, impressive, because he's not a guy who's, you know, you expect to make a push. But here he is with a hat trick in preseason, trying to prove something. Holtz did not have a good game. Terrible defensively. Jesper Bratt, star on offense. Absolutely nothing on defense. And if you look at the Sharks roster, see, I know Burns, Carlson, Vlasic. I can't believe he's still playing. Bonino Couture, Greg McKegg, isn't he a Ranger? Ertl. They had some players. Oh, we played. Yikes. Blackwood got smoked. But Dawes came in relief. Oh, he only played 8 minutes. Dawes came in and stopped all 8 he faced. About a 38 game rating. 6 goals on 30 shots. Look at the shots here. We got manhandled in the third period. Outshot him in the first, outshot him in the second, and then the Sharks just torched us. 19-4 in a third. 38-26 overall. Okay. So we're 1-1 in preseason. Jack Hughes and Graham Clark, you see them up there in the points in the preseason. With the names like Pastrnak and Bergeron. Nico Dawes getting up there. Okay, saw that. Andrew Copp. Which one did I went to this one? What about this one? Look at that. Graham Clark, fantastic night for the Devils. In a loss. But it's okay. Top selling jerseys. I don't think we're gonna have anybody there. Nope. Wait, Mark Giordano, isn't he supposed to be on Seattle? Is Seattle not in this? They have to be. Oh, that's right. In real life, I'm forgetting that these are the trade deadline rosters. Yes, he did get traded to them in real life. Where were we? Back to the mail. So, okay. People are buying Giordano jerseys. Top selling Devils jerseys. Kenzie Blackwood. DK Subban. So Subban's making his money. Does that go into us keeping him? Bernier. Tatar and Hamilton. I bought a Hamilton jersey. In real life. Andrew Copp keeps fans on their feet all night. Isn't that his former team too? And Copp, yeah, he was a Jet. On a preseason, Copp lights him up for a hat trick. Monthly budget. Why are we looking at Kraken? I want to change that budget. Don't want to lose that again. Finances. Alright, so starting points 149, ending points 121. Scouting support. We would like to bump this up. Team morale. We need some morale. Game promotions. And we could bump all this up. Save some points for annual budget. That's why. So let's just go conservative here. This is not going to be a winning year. I do want them to be a little happier than that -5, so it's worth that. Now I wonder if that scouting support will let me make any changes now. To scouting. Oh. We're in the blue now. We're in the blue there. We're in the, okay. So just by spending some of our, now from what I understand, these points are based on how much money we're bringing in, our TV contract, the broadcast, local, national. Yeah, see, so points on our tickets. The ownership is giving us 2 points just from him being a great owner. And then yeah, so these points become they gamify the money for me to use. But every month I have to spend some of these points. So I'm spending 6, 9, 11 a month, and then I have the annual ones. Or like if I want to raise development bonus, which I would love to do with my young team, I'm gonna need to spend on the 1st of July 40 points to get 3. So, can't really just go out and spend all those points, and I still have to figure them out exactly how they work. I wonder if I'm doing it right, if I'm being too aggressive or not, but we will find out. I have to really learn, but for right now, I'm happy that the scouting is approved. Let's look at our next preseason game. Going back with what looks like an NHL roster. This is it for Russo. If he doesn't impress, he is gone. We are starting Nico Dawes. And oh boy. Major yikes. So it's 3-0 out of the gate for the Penguins. 23 seconds in, they put one past Dawes. Added 2 more. They made it 7-0 with 4 more. We got 1 back from Boquist, and then 3 more for the Penguins. And it is 10-1. Look at the Penguins. They're all in blue. They didn't even start Sidney Crosby or Malkin. We did not play well. Graves, miserable. Ball, absolutely terrible. A 10. -6. Subban, terrible. Hamilton, not good. Russo, he's done. Andreas Janssen, our only bright spot. Zaka, no. Jesper Bratt had a decent game. Bad defensively. I mean, doesn't get any worse than that. Our goaltending, though. Blackwood started out so well, and then this. 3 goals on 7 shots. He had a lower game rating than Dawes, and Dawes was miserable too. A lot of it has to do with, look at these red in defensive. So, can you blame the goaltending? Oh, just an ugly. Oh, great. Minor injury. Corneal abrasion. I don't know what that is. Is that his eyes? No, that's a cornea. Corneal. I don't know what that is. But we're not going to take him off the lineup. Brock Nelson, good night. Why am I like... I'm interested. Weakness, goalie. Strength, right D. Strength, right D. Like Dougie Hamilton. Another 29-year-old utility forward. No, I don't know why I'm interested. Or why it's saying I'm interested. Who's spreading these lies? Alright, we got another look at Holt. Oh. You know what? Russo's not playing, so. Yaros was really impressive his last game, so I kind of want to see how he does. After this game, I gotta start making some cuts. This guy's upset. Why? The jersey? Going back to Blackwood. We need a rebound game from him in the worst way. And we got it. And the guy who was upset coming into the game scores. Holtz took a penalty. Hamilton got the second goal of the game. Pavel Zacha. Oh. Oh, look at this. a fight with Shat and Baldy 5 minutes in, and then another fight. Like, that's what he brings. So we go to the Honda Center. We outshoot the Ducks big time. Hits are about equal. Penalty minutes because of those misconducts. But let's see here. Gertson. Like, go figure that this guy's gonna have a good preseason. What is it given that on? Because he's dropping the gloves, though? Like, what is he bringing? 2 hits. Oktiuk had a really good defensive game. Siegenthaler, again, stellar. Subban, pretty good. Hamilton, super. Yaros. I'm impressed with Yaros. That's 2 really good games in the preseason. Tatar had a good all-around game. Zaka, even with a goal and an assist, still kind of just a mediocre game. I guess he was just in the right place. Austin Mercer. Nico Hischier, very good game. Jack Hughes, above average. Rat Sharangovich, very good. Ducks didn't have much of anything out there. Well, they had Zegras play. Zegras didn't do anything. Better defensively. Silverberg had a good game for them. Adam Henrique, former Devil, one of the fanfares. They had really good defense. But Mackenzie Blackwood with the 100. So made some big saves all night long. 24 shots. Turned them all away. Gibson, not a bad game. 9-12, but 2 for 4 in a power play. Mark Recchi, keep it his job. They feel the pressure. The new GM comes in. You don't want to disappoint. Short leash. I don't have time for this rebuild. Well, we have to rebuild with the roster given. I don't have time for mediocrity. If you're not going to get the most out of our players, you got to get out. So, like that last game, was it Pittsburgh to 10-1? That can't happen. That hurts. Tavares out 6 weeks. Yikes. Declan Chisholm, it's a good prospect. And that's a good game. 4 assists. Tyler Toffoli, an 8-2 game, had 3 goals and an assist. Elias Lindholm, 4 assists. Good games for them. We have another game coming up, but we've got to start making some cuts because we've got 3 preseason games left before our home opener. Let's take a look at our roster here and let's change this to... not that. We want to change this to preseason. Change this to... can we change it to not the advanced? Game ratings. Well, let's look. Defense. Oh, not those ratings. We can't look at... I wish it would show you like the game ratings. Although the advanced stats are kind of cool. Don't need that. I think this is going off their last game, or maybe it's total. Can I see? So he was 72, and then an 81, and then let's see what it... yeah, so it's an average. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I like that. That's an info. So he stays. Colton White has been pretty good. Kevin Ball has been not good. He goes to Utica. And Gertson. We're looking at just our defense right now. He's been good, he's been good, he's been good. Subban actually been one of our worst. Robbie Russo. He was mad about his little jersey number. He had a little fit. He can go. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's still way too much. We're gonna have to make a decision soon. I mean, Yaros has been... I would take this over these two. I mean, I don't need the offense. Riley Walsh is supposed to be better, but I have to make a cut. I don't see Riley Walsh. And you can say, well, he's having a better preseason than Hamilton. Sure, but he's not gonna make it. So now we're down to... Colton White has been good. Gertson should not be here. But he fights. He brings hitting. I'm not putting him on defense. There's no shot. So he's gone. So that brings us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 defensemen that we have to decide from. Let's take a look at forwards. Tarstain, so Gambardella, not doing anything on defense. We can't have any D liabilities. He's gone. Chase DeLeo, you tried. Actually, between him and AJ Greer, so AJ Greer way worse. He's going. Gauthier, no. Bastian. Okay, Graham Clark. Graham Clark trying to make a case for himself. I think, did he play 2 games or just the one? Just the one. He had a stellar game, so does it really count? He shouldn't be cut yet. We still got 3 preseason games. Holtz, I still want to get more of a look at. He stays, he stays, he stays. How many games did he have? Only 1. Ryan Flynn played a game. Boquist was okay. So how many forwards do we got here? 1, 2. I wish it would tell you at the bottom. Just tells you total players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have to trim that down. Alright, so Blackwood's going to be our guy. Dawes has been playing, but he has not. Lindy Ruff hasn't changed anyone else. Like, can I send him to the minors and call him back up so that I don't start him? I hope that didn't, like, just kill my team. Because I don't want to see the same guys. Where's my roster? Back to goalies. Dawes. We need to see a little bit more after that. But I don't need to see Blackwood. Got enough. Which, if I go back to forwards, if I can do that, we're sending guys down to minors, gets them off of like the training camp roster. Kind of want to do that with Hughes because I can't afford him getting hurt. And he's listed as durable, but if he gets hurt, just like in real life, I'm in trouble. I hope it doesn't mess anything up. I've seen enough where I know he's safe. He's making a team. Do I really want Heischer playing? Kind of, because he's not been doing very well. Sharangovich, I don't need to see you anymore. You've done your job. I do want to see Graham Clark still. Still want to see Brett elevate his game. Tatar's probably going to make the team, but you know what? We'll make him work. And then on defense, Graves isn't going to play. Do I need to see? I still need to see these guys pick up their play. Not been very good. So we'll keep those guys. Okay, I kind of like this a little bit better. Giving Mercer top line minutes. This looks like a preseason lineup. We'll get some. And then who are we going to have in net? Nico Dawes. Is that a Bernier, huh? Okay, well, let's see how it goes. 4-3, Devils win. Michael McLeod from Oktayuk. He's doing pretty well. Dawson Mercer on the top line from Zaka. Zaka's breaking out. It's preseason. Jimmy Vesey from Mercer. Good game for Mercer. Shots 43-46. Holy moly, no defense. And in terms of our game, Oktayuk was really good on defense. Rouleau, nope. Guess that's it for him. Colton White, Subban, that's a game from Dougie Hamilton. That'll be the end of his preseason, I think. Riley Walsh. Tatar, really good. He's ready. Zaka, okay. Again, weird. He's got a point, but Brian Flynn, pretty good game. Kokkonen did too. Mercer had 3 points. He's in the green, so Escher, -2. Not a great game. Graham Clark. Okay, 8 minutes of ice time. BC. Bastian Bratt. Bratt is just, he's a problem on defense. Very good game for Dawes. What we need to see. No injuries. Okay, good. I think we're down to 2 preseason games. As a team approaches the end of the training camp, what have we seen? Gritzik has improved, but he's in the K. Oh, great. Gil Sen. He's professional. Luke Hughes, agility up 1. It's good. Bastian got much better according to our scout. Boquist is showing a lot of improvement. Bratt is aggressive. Graham Clark. Nico Dawes is determined. Nico Hischier. Good. Face-offs, good. Holtz. It's good improvement from Holtz. Oh, good. Merchant. Getting good at fighting. Great. That's what I need. Not. Okay, so improvement all around. Like to see that. 10,429 season tickets have been sold so far in a 17,625 capacity Prudential Center. The team is satisfied with the total. They seats to be counted as sold during the season, so the team's attendance will always be at least 10,429. Okay. Luxury box, 76 suites of that total. They were able to find buyers for 49. Your owner has indicated he's pleased with that number. Okay. We are among the lowest. We have more than the Yotes, more than the Panthers, more than the Islanders, Senators. Okay, and the Kraken. We're just shy of the Kraken. They're a new team though. They're pumped up. Yes. All right. There was somebody I wanted to cut. Do I need to see Dawes anymore? I really don't want them to start Dawes in the next game, so we're going to put him down. Hopefully they'll start Bernier. It better not be one of these two guys. I should just get rid of them. There's nothing I need to see from them. I don't need to see them. I've got Blackwood. I've seen Dawes. I want to see what Bernier can do. And maybe what Schmid. It's these two. We'll see. Schmid. Graves, Siegenthaler. Did I say? Oh, Grillo. He's gone. Let's go to defense again. 1, 2, 3. We need to get rid of one more. Jaros has made the case to stay. think it's got to be Walsh. No. Colton White. And 2 games. Yaros had how many games? 2 games. They were both really good in the back end. Oktiok played 3 and he's gotten progressively better. I think Colton White's got to go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 6. And then when Graves comes back, he's day to day. Although, I think I sent somebody down, right? No. My defenseman right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. So who did I send down that I gotta call back up? I gotta figure that out. Oh, that's right. These guys are hurt. Smith is hurt. And Severson's hurt. So, okay. Then yeah, that's the defense I want to roll with. For right now, with those 2 guys hurt. These guys have shown up to camp and put together a decent camp, so. And the forwards. Holtz is. Salvidi's not going to make it. We got 2 more preseason games. He's got to give Holtz a look. We're going to send him down. I don't need to see more from him. I want to see these guys get a game. Who else do I know? Tatar's been good, so I don't need to see him in the next game. Alright, let's see. Who is he going to put? Zacha, Boquist, Holtz. Good. Like that. Okada, Mercer, VC, DeLeo, Flynn, Clark, Janssen, Bastian, Bratt, Siegenthaler, Hamilton, Oktiok, Subban, Yaros, Walsh. Good, 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 good. Who are we starting? Schmid. Instead of Bernier, huh? And the Devils win. Zacha from Holtz and Hamilton. Zacha just keeps producing. Mercer, Boquist, Clark. Kokanen, VC, Mercer. Great preseason. That's not good. Defensively okay. Siegenthaler, star. Dougie Hamilton, stud. Yaros, can't complain. Riley Walsh, thank you. Good effort. DeLeo, no good. Decently on offense, but that's not gonna cut it when we have guys that are pushing. Zacha, that's the kind of game I'm looking for from him. Kokanen fine. Flynn, that seals your fate. Mercer very good. Boquist is good. Clark making a case. Holy smokes. Alexander Holtz have a day. 5 hits, 2 takeaways, 1 giveaway in 19 minutes. So on the top line, Alexander Holtz puts up all across the board. Played a great defensive game and a great offensive game. BC, okay. Bastian has really not impressed. He's had some low numbers, low ratings. Jesper Bratt. And Schmid. Wow. It's probably Schmid. But I keep saying Schmid. Akira Schmid. Said I would botch names. Mercer first star, Schmid second star. Boquist the 3rd star in Winnipeg. Preseason has been very good to the Devils, but it's preseason. I think we got one preseason game left, so I'm going to call up all the guys that I want. Get them tuned up and ready. Zibanejad, 4 points. Panarin, 4 points. Stamkos is injured. He will miss 9 weeks. See, that's what I don't want. I mean, nobody really wants it, but... Ertl, 5 points. Simic. Timo Meier. Tatar lights the lamp in Utica. 4 points down in Utica. Jack Hughes scored for Utica. So what are they? They're playing preseason games? Yeah. Interesting. I sent them down to get them off the NHL roster, and they're playing games down in the A. That's alright, because we're about to call them up, because this is our final preseason game. So let's get that done. And I think when we're done with that, we'll keep those goalies. Hamilton's up, Subban's up, Smith's hurt, Severson's hurt. Did I send any defensemen down that I want up? No. I said that's done. Tatar's got to come back up. DeLeo is not going to make it. He sure can come back up. Hughes can come back up. Flynn, we said he sealed his fate. He's done. Tyce Thompson. Oh, he's hurt, so doesn't matter. We're gonna just... Is he no, he's still hurt. Major injury. Keep him on AIR. Brat, Sharon Govich can come back up. Graham Clark, he's the one who's had a great preseason, right? Can't keep everybody, and he's not going to perform like that. How many we got now? 24. We got to trim one. Oh, that's not good. Sore ankle day to day. I'm gonna have to get rid of a forward. Why is Clark upset? Jersey number. You're having this great camp, and you're just gonna pout about this jersey number, and I gotta decide on something. I gotta decide on who's getting cut. This day to day too, Mr. Graves. We need you. Tough call here, but Holtz and Clark. And Holtz just had a super game. Oh boy. That whole jersey thing is just... Alright. Alright, Holtz with Zaka and Mercer on the second line. Holtz, this is your chance to make the team here for good. Oh, is this a mistake? Playing him with a sore ankle, but preseason. Can we get through it? Who's going to be a... Oh, here we go with the jersey thing again. He wants 21? You can have 21. I thought you were 90 in real life. Why do you want 21? Fine, be 21. Otherwise you'd be mad? Oh, interesting. Alright. Now he changed the line, but he put Holtz with Hughes. Hughes the third line center, which is going to get less ice time, so kind of okay with that. In the regular season, we might have a talk about that. Gonna get our first look at Bernier against Logan Thompson and net. Final game of the preseason, and the Devils take it 4-2. No new injuries, doesn't look like. Devils, what a good game. Brad, Heischer, Bernier, Hamilton, Zaka, Quoken, and BC. So let's see here. Shots were 31-26. Heischer put us on the board after Pacioretty put him up 1-0. Heischer tied it. Bratt from Zaka and Heischer. Mercer from Zaka and Bratt. Wish Zaka would do that in real life. Heischer from Janssen and Subban. Oaktiok just, you know, he might be mad about the jersey, but he's playing good hockey. Siegenthaler, pretty good. Yaros did not look good. Riley Walsh, okay. Zaka really standing out. Kokanen did well. That's Mercer. Cloud, okay. He sure looked good. Boquist, okay. Holtz, not bad. I think he's gonna make the team. BC, Bastian, Bratt. Bratt looked really good. Bernier, an okay game. I think we are just gonna roll Blackwood and Bernier. Kind of have to. Let Schmid and Dawes get the reps in Utica. So now we gotta make our final decisions on our final roster. Then waivers is gonna happen. I gotta claim all those guys that we have down that are on contracts that have to pass through waivers. We'll see if anybody gets picked up, and then I think we'll close it off when we get to the regular season and do the regular season starting tomorrow. Would have been an hour-long stream. Doesn't feel like it, but it does go. Adam Clendenning, we don't want him. Here's all the players that need to go on waivers. Why does Blackwood have to go? Oh, I have to call him up. Okay. So yeah, you can send them down, but then you have to call them up. So Colton White, Greer, Gauthier, Rousseau, Hammond, Gillies, Flynn, Gambardella, Gerritsen, DeLeo are going on waivers. Just make sure. Let's just go to our depth chart, make sure everything's good. Schmid, we are going to put down into Utica. Thanks for trying, but get your reps down there. We still have the old Utica jerseys. I don't have the new ones updated yet. Blackwood, Bernier. Let's look at our roster. 23 players. This is it. Are we keeping Holtz? It kind of looks that way. Although, I don't think he's going to dress because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And it really, really would not be good for him to not play. Like, yeah, he had a great, or I would say a decent camp. He didn't, nothing in the blue, but he needs to get his reps down in Utica. We're going to have to call somebody a veteran. I need Holtz to develop. I can't have him on the fourth line. But the promise is there. Who can I call up then as like a depth winger? Gauthier. He's 26. Graham Clark has potential. He's going to develop. He's already reached it, so could call him up. It doesn't really hurt me if he doesn't develop further, because he could be my depth forward. Do I need another defenseman? No, because with these injuries here, day to day. Let's see what happens on waivers. I'm not claiming anybody. See if anybody wants Mason Gertson, John Gillies, or who's the other goalie? Oh, Andrew Hammond. I see a little mailbox. Did somebody take somebody? Oh, there is a ton. Brian Flynn is now a right wing. Thank you. Packet on waivers. What? Interesting. Carter Hutton on waivers. Calvin Picard. That was a big comeback. What am I looking at goalies? We just waived waivers for Wedgwood. Yeah, no, we're not carrying 3 goalies. And why am I excited for Wedgwood? He's probably not even that good, right? It's 2 stars. There's a lot of players on waivers. Phoenix Copley's 29. Don't need him. Tyler Benson's 23. Huh. But then I gotta carry him on the NHL roster. And kind of made my decision on that. There's some interesting young players that are going through. Manny Legacy, or Maxim Legacy. Nope. Oliver. Ingram is a goalie. 3-star goalie. Young. I got young goalies. I gotta not worry about goalies. We saw that Dawes and Schmid did pretty well. Kraken done with. All these guys are hurt too. Like, I'm not claiming them. I have to carry them on the roster and they're hurt. Mackenzie Blackwood you can have. Gauthier you can't have 33 because I'm giving it to Graves. So what can I give you? How about... I don't know what I'm going to give you. Let's give you... Instead of 30, that's close enough, right? Thank you. Delete all these. So we go... How do I see... Isn't there a way for me to just click on the waivers and see it? Here it is. So, a lot of 3-star. Wow, Holtby. What are the stars doing? They're going to roll with Hudobin and Ottinger. They're waving Holtby. Wow. Hudobin at a 41. What? Is Holtby that bad? Huh? I only played him in the A. I guess they want him in the A. It's very, very interesting. Oh. Corey. Yeah, I'm not picking anybody up. As we get closer to the regular season, can one of our guys get back from injury too? Oktiak or preferably Ryan Graves? That would be nice. I think opening night is on the 12th and it's the 10th of October. Let's see. Ducks claim Paquette. That was... Hutton gets claimed by the Sabres. I was going to say Hughes. Wait, yeah. Curtis Gabriel, have fun with him. Gauthier to the Blackhawks. Merkley going to the Flyers. Nick Merkley. Waived by the Blackhawks. Blackhawks announced Tim Gettinger from waivers. What are they thinking? Islanders. So some people picked up. Didn't look like anybody took any of our guys. Okay, he's close to playing again. 2021 season preview. The Stanley Cup favorites appear to be Colorado, led by center Nathan MacKinnon. Joe Sakic built a squad that will be the team to beat this year. They can expect challenge from the Maple Leafs and the Oilers. Among the dark horses, the Rangers stand out as a possible challenger, with a big season by Shesterkin capable of pushing them in contender status. Scoring race is likely to see McDavid challenged by Draisaitl and McKinnon, top defenseman McCarr, Edman and Adam Fox, and then goaltenders, they're looking at Shesterkin, Anderson, and Carey Price. Carey Price, who Sorny indefinite. That's like I've noticed like this is their way of when people have injuries at the start of the year. It looks like they just give everybody a Sorny, and the time period seems accurate for the real life injury. It didn't look like they put the actual injuries. Carey Price is out with extenuating issues this year. All right, so unfortunately for us, nobody got claimed. Did all our guys clear? There's probably a lot less on the waivers now, right? Yep. So it looks like all of our guys have cleared. Even Gerritsen, even Schmid and Hammond, and so this is a problem. We can't have all these guys. Like, I can't have them taking their reps in the A. I don't need this many goalies. I don't have any in the E right now, right? So, you can go to the ECHL. And you can go to the ECHL. Yep, so now I have my goalies in the ECHL. Gillies and Hammond can get far away from the NHL. Nolan Foote, is he still with that? Now he's somewhere else. Like, he's just, what is going on? He's not on. Very strange, this whole thing. I don't know what's going on with him. What did that just say? Wait, go back to that. Supplementary role, franchise player. Okay. So if I look here, 23 players. I think. Oh, the opening night is the 15th. As we get closer and closer. Come on, get out. Get better from injury. With like a full, healthy squad for opening night. Rangers grab who? Not bad. 23-year-old. Somebody waived him. Ryan Graves is very close to being fully recovered. Good with getting close. Oktiuk is close. Siegenthaler would like to change his number to 34. Yep, you can have it. Boquist, well, since Tatar took that other number, yeah, you can have that. Sure, Bastian, you can have that too. Look at these nice quests. I'm fine with that. Okay. Getting closer to the opening night. That's where I want to stop when we get there. I know, kind of anticlimactic, but at least we'll have set the team up. And we got trades going on. Oktiuk is ready to go, right? So we'll have somebody, at least 6 defensemen that are ready to go. The Ducks swapped Gary May for a 3rd. Okay. He's at his potential already, so he is what he is. Barbashev. He's still got potential for a 3rd. Interesting. So Barbashev goes to the Red Wings, who sent him down to the minors. Radko Gudas. Boo. To Arizona for a 5th. We spent long hours coming to the agreement. You spent a long time coming to that agreement? I think you're just exaggerating to make Arizona feel better. Arizona, what were you thinking? Does he have like a cheap shot rating? Not a fan. All right. John Carlson, 3 weeks. The regular season start? Yes, it did. Capitals played, so we haven't played, but season's underway. Ryan Graves is all systems go. That's what you want to hear. He's not at 100%, but that's okay. This is the roster that I'm giving a coach. Still waiting on these guys to come back. They're still ways out. Our defense needs a big boost from one of these two guys, and preferably both, to get back. But we're going to have injuries, so hopefully these guys could step up. We'll see. We will see. Jeff Skinner starting off his season with 3 goals against the Habs. Middle stat, 4 points. A suspension. Nick Robertson, nice prospect, but he is done for 7 games. What did he do? Oh man, Chris Kreider's having a great year in real life, and he is now out for 4 months in this. Scheifele from his suspension from last season. Another trade. Ekblad. That's an interesting trade. That is a really, really interesting trade. Florida's picking up a potential star, and they're shopping out Ekblad. Is Florida selling? Florida's a decent team. Or maybe they just don't have room for him, because I know they picked somebody up on waivers. I want to see what happened in that game. Let's look at that Toronto game. That. Where's Toronto? Probably looking right past him, right? Oh, here it is. What did he do that got 7 games? Oh! Check to the head. And they reviewed it and they said 7. 7! Did anybody get hurt? Does it tell you that? I wonder if he injured somebody and that's why. Oh look, Kerfoot didn't score. Spurned on the Devils. Post-game analysis. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even know this was here. Terrible defensive game. That's kind of cool. I gotta use that more often. Who did they play? Ottawa. Let's see if Ottawa has any injuries. Oh, these were all since July 1st, so I guess it was just a brutal hit. We don't need these emails anymore. 7 games, and he is suspended, but we are at opening day. And the coach will set the lines. I don't have to worry about that. Chicago Blackhawks are 1-0-0. They won their first game. Who did they defeat? Is there a quick way to get to the schedule? Probably line schedule. That's preseason. They beat the Blackhawks on opening day, opening night. Comfort. Oh, that's a penalty. Strome scored. Landeskog tied it. Kubalik put 2 in, so we got to watch Kubalik and Rantanen. Made it close with only a few seconds left, but couldn't get it done. Who do the Hawks have in that? Lankinen, and he had a really good game. So, Hawks started off pretty well, but we will see. Does it show their lines? DeBrincat It's a Dangler, Strom, Kane. We're going to have to watch that. Kubalik, Doc, Johnson. There's Captain Taze at third line center. Khrushchev, I'm pretty sure, is a young player, right? Where is it? Can you check on him from here? Yes, you can. Well, he's decent. Gustafson, Seth Jones, their pickup. Looks like Lankinen for now, but we'll see. But anyway, we've got through the preseason. We've made our cuts. Here's our final roster, our opening day roster. We're going to see how that goes. We have a few injuries. Smith, Severson, Woods. So if you're looking at this and going, what are you doing? These guys are hurt. So this is what I got left after camp. Some guys that stood out. Alexander Holtz had a really good camp. Just didn't, felt like Lindy Ruff wouldn't play him. He favors veterans. So kind of on me for keeping him. But we had a really good preseason. We lost, I think, one of our 6 or 7 games. So maybe 2 of them. One was a big blowout where we didn't show up at all. But gonna let him go. See how we do. The rest of the games are pretty good. So since he's not going to play Holtz, we kind of had to set him down so he gets his reps and continues to develop. Everybody seems to be happy. Want to make sure. Just curious. We go to the American Hockey League and we look at the Comets. Holtz is not happy. I figured that might be. And he feels isolated. That might not help him get any better. Why is Gertson steamed? Captaincy? Because he's the captain, he's mad? He doesn't want it. Well, who gave him that? Can I change that? I don't know how to do. I don't think I can. I can change him to an assistant captain. Where's DeLeo? Isn't he the real captain? And let's give the other A. Let's take his A away then. Let's give it to Ball. Let's bump him up. Oh. I made him even more mad. I guess he wants to be captain. Well. And I guess the coach gave it to him, whoever it was, and then he flipped out. Flipped out to get it? I don't know. This kind of upsets me. Because I do think that Holtz did good enough, but if I put him up there and he doesn't play, look, what good is that? Hopefully he'll get over this. He's got 3 years on his contract, so 2 shall pass. DeLeo's thrilled. Why? Because I gave him the captaincy? Yep. Dawes is okay. Schmid's okay. Alright. Back to the Devils. Where all of us are happy except for Oktiok, who is Okhotyok. I no idea how I'm gonna say that. But unhappy because of his jersey number. His jersey number. Of all things, the jersey number. Anyway, rambled on long enough. Here's the opening day roster. We are going to be, look at that, whoops, playing opening day tomorrow. And probably simming a few games of the season. We'll see how far we get. I don't know if we'll get through the whole season, but we'd like to see us get as far as possible. I've had fun so far. I've got a lot of things to learn. I don't know much about the whole finance system yet and the scouting, but I'll pick it up and learn it as we go. But for now, I'm going to end it here, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow to see our home opener results between the Blackhawks at the Devils, along with a few of these games that are on the list. And we'll see if we can make some noise this season, moving into the future, trying to build the Devils into a cup contender. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching on demand, appreciate you. If you have any advice, if you know about this game, I know a lot about hockey. Like I said, I'm a big Devils fan, obviously, but I don't know all the ins and outs of this game. So if you want to share some tips with me, it'd be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, thanks for checking it out, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for opening night.